and welcome to Footsteps.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Rachel. Today we're going to be looking at the idea of the Holy Spirit. It's quite hard to understand what the Holy Spirit is, but I've got an idea. Could you imagine that you were on a trip and you were going to climb a mountain? What sort of things would you need?
I'd need some water,
Yes.
some food, something to keep me warm, something to guide me and tell me where I'm going.
Yeah. That's a bit like the Holy Spirit. Because if you go up a mountain, you might have a mountain guide, but if he disappeared, then you wouldn't have someone to guide you. So you need your map and your compass to guide you.
Yeah.
And that's what the Holy Spirit does. Because Jesus ascended into heaven, but left his Spirit with us so that we know what to do and what just to help us in our everyday life. I think you've got some Bible readings, haven't you, Sarah?
Indeed. So the first one is from Matthew chapter 28, verses 19 to 20. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything that I have commanded you. And remember, I am always with you to the end of the age.
That's really interesting. So the Holy Spirit is with us forever. Is there anything else?
And the second reading is Acts chapter 1, verse 8. But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, in all Judea and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth.
I've had an idea. Talking about giving guidance and instructions. Play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, I love playing rock, paper, scissors.
Right, best of three.
I win that one. I win that one, so I win altogether.
You win altogether. Oh, but how could you explain that game to somebody who'd never played rock, paper, scissors? Maybe you at home could have a go at explaining it to someone with you. Try and get them to understand. It's really difficult to explain.
I've got another game for us to play where I've got to explain something. So I've got here a plain piece of paper for you and a pen, and you're going to turn to face that way. Then I've drawn a picture. Don't look, that's cheating. I've drawn a picture on this piece of paper, and I've got to try and explain it to you without being able to see what you're doing, and you without being able to see what I'm doing. In the upper half of your paper, in the middle, I'd like you to draw a circle, about the same size as a roll of sellotape. Round outside of that, I'd like you to draw 7 semicircles attaching to that middle circle. Now, near the bottom, in between 2 of those semicircles, I'd like you to draw a line from in between them all the way down to the bottom. Now, from the bottom of that line, I'd like you to draw a bit of a curved line going off to the right. From the top of that line, I'd like another curved line going back to the bottom of that other line. Now, in between that, so in between those 2 curved lines off to the right, a line going up the middle. And then on each side of that line, 2 lines going alternatively. So right, left, right, left. Right, shall we see whether we've got the right picture? Oh, that's not bad. It's nearly there. It's difficult though. I found it difficult to try and explain.
It is difficult to get the words.
Yeah.
We've decided that we're not doing a craft this week. What we'd like you to do is to play these 2 games at home. Explain a game, how to play a game like rock, paper, scissors, see how easy it is, and then play this game possibly, or another one.
You could, if you've got the space, blindfold somebody with a scarf and see if you can lead them carefully around a bit of an obstacle course, but make sure everything's safe.
Because that's what the Holy Spirit does. The Holy Spirit leads us and guides us.
It
And
does.
sometimes we're like blindfolded people. we can't always see where we're going.
Yeah.
We'd like to hear about that.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bye.